Hello, it's Mr. Toops, the Jedi of Believe, and we're working on your Test 4.1 review video. I am unable to do a full shot video, so you'll have the screenshot. This is not going to be difficult, okay? Make sure you turn this video in. Okay, so what we're going to do on number one, we have a plus here, so that means we're not going to change any of the signs. So I'm going to single underline the largest exponent, double underline the next one, and then triple underline the constants. Okay, so you go single, double, triple, right? Now then I'm going to stack these up. I've got 5p squared, and then I got a minus, and there's understood to be a 1. And then I have a minus 1p. I have a minus 6p. And then I have a plus 2, and I have a plus 3. All I got to do is go straight down and combine these. 5 minus 1 is 4. My letter is P. The exponents don't change when you add or subtract. On the next one, if we were to draw this, these would all be shaded. We would have 1 and 6. If you group them up, you get 7. So minus 7p. The signs are the same, so we add. And then 2 plus 3 is 5. That's the answer to number 1. Piece of cake. Number 2. Okay, same thing. We have a minus, though, so we need to distribute that minus. So we're going to have negative x squared plus 5x minus 7x minus 4x squared. This minus flips these two signs. Now then I'm going to single underline and double underline. I'm going to stack. I got negative 1x squared, and then I got a plus 5x. I got a minus 7x, and I got a minus 4x squared. Remember, technically there's a 1 here. So negative 1 and negative 4 combine up to negative 5x squared. Negative 7 plus 5, I got more negatives, so it's going to be negative. Take 5 away from 7, 2. So 5x squared minus 2x is the answer. Number 3, we're going to do this on a calculator, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to loop around and add these up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to store x as 2, and then I'm going to type this in and get what the value of x is. So I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm going to store 2 for x, control variable x. So it's 2, control variable, and whatever letter you want to store, hit enter. Now then I'm going to start adding up the rectangle or the triangle. So I have a 2x plus 7. I'm going to add that to the next edge, which is 9x squared minus 2x. I'm going to add that to the next edge, which is 21x squared minus 10x, and then plus 5. So all I did was add up all those edges, hit enter, and you get 112. So I'm going to go back to my paper. If I add all these up, my store is 112. Now that I'm going to type in all of these, one of these is going to equal to 112, and that's going to be the answer. So let's just do A. So A is 30x squared minus 14x plus 12. Hit enter, and I get 104. That doesn't work, does it? So I'm going to go to my paper, 104. That one doesn't work. And I'm going to go through and get the answer real quick. I need a 30x squared. Let's try C. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and type in C. So C is 30x squared, and then minus 10x, and then plus 12. So I got my answer in, and ding, 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 ding. Y'all see how 112 repeats. So the 112 is going to be the right answer. So C works, okay? All you got to do is type in the store. That's all you have to do. If you have multiple choice items, you'll use store, okay? Always use store for multiple choice. Same thing on this one. We have multiple choice, so we're going to use store. We still have x, so we're going to keep 2 as x. We don't have to change that because we've already had it in there. So I'm going to go to the calculator, and now then I'm going to type in negative 6x minus 3 parentheses 5 plus 4x. Close parentheses, hit enter, and you get negative 51. So go to your paper, and this is going to be negative 51. Now then, one of these is going to be negative 51. Let's try D first. So I'm going to type in D. 18 8x plus 15. Hit enter, and it's 51, not negative 51, so that doesn't work. So I'm going to go to my paper, put 51. Now that I'm going to keep trying, I'm going to go through and get the answer real quick. Negative 12, it needs a negative 18x. Let's try B. So we're going to go through and try B now. Let me get the calculator. So we're going to type in B, negative 18x minus 15, and hit enter, and we get the negative 51, don't we? So B is going to be the right answer. So B is equal to negative 51. Check. B works. Do y'all see how these match up? Easy, easy, easy. If you have multiple choice, you'll just store it every single time. Same thing on this one. Okay, we want to know the area. The area is base times height. Okay, so draw your rectangle, and I'm going to make 5x plus 4, and I'm going to have a 3x minus 1. Now then, when you multiply this, you must use parentheses, okay? If you don't use parentheses, you won't get it right. So I'm going to type this into the calculator. So I've got parentheses 3x minus 1, close the parentheses, times, and then I got 5x plus 4. 5x plus 4, close the parentheses, hit enter, and it's going to be 70. So put equals 70. One of these is going to be stored to 70, okay? I know it's got to have 15x squared, and then negative 4 is going to be plus 7, so let's try D. So we're going to try D first, okay? So I'm going to go through and type in D, which is 15x squared plus 7x minus 4. So I typed in D, hit enter, and ding, 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 it's 70 in it. Now then, if you don't get the right answer, you just got to keep going until one of them works, okay? But D is 70, and that's the right answer choice on this because it matches the store value. Piece of cake. Your whole test is like this. There's no reason to miss any of these. Let's go to number 6. Now then, on number 6, this is not multiple choice, so we got to show our work. So we are going to distribute 5x to every term. And now, then you're going to do sign, number, letter, exponent. Sign, number, letter, exponent. Okay? Over and over and over. So what's 5 times 2? 5 times 2 is 10. Remember, you have a 1 exponent if there's no exponent. And then x, 2 plus 1 is 3. Sign, number, letter, exponent. Start all over. A positive times a negative is a negative. 5 times, there's understood to be a 1 here. 5 times 1 is 5. My letter is x. X times x is x squared. Sign, number, letter, exponent. Repeat the process. A positive times a positive is a positive. 5 times 4 is 20. My letter is x. I don't put the 1 exponent. So sign, number, letter, exponent. Sign, number, letter, exponent. Sign, number, letter. Let's do the next one. Okay, on this one, we're multiplying. I'm going to do the box. So I'm going to draw the box. On your test, it'll be multiple choice, 2x plus 3, and then 4x minus 5. Now then, you just go straight through, do the Punnett square you're going to multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. My letter is x. X times x is x squared. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. My letter is x. 3 times 4 is a positive 12. My letter is x. And 3 times negative 5 is a negative 15. So I have 8x squared, and I've got to group the plus 12x minus the 10x. I got more 12s than 10, so it's positive. 10 away from 12 is 2x, and then a minus 15. This is the answer. Ho, 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 ho. Make sure you can do the box. On the test, it'll be multiple choice you could store. Number 9 is a tricky one, okay? We want the combined inventory, so we're going to add this to this. We're going to store 2 for h. So let's go to our calculator. And this is going to be tedious to type in, but we can do this, okay? So we're going to store 2 for h. So I'm going to hit 2, control variable h. So I have my 2 as h now. Now then I can type in these problems, right? So I'm going to type in 1 over 2h. I'm sorry, I need to do control divide. 1 down 2, right arrow h. And then plus 5 over 2. 2 control divide, 5 down 2. So I have that. Then I'm going to add that to 3h squared, 3, and then h squared, and then minus 3 over 5h, minus control divide, 3 down 5, right arrow h, and then plus 1 over 6, plus control divide, 1 down 6. Okay, so I have this typed in, hit enter, and I get 217 over 15. So I'm going to go to my paper, and I'm going to put 217 over 15. That's what I just got for that when I typed it in. Now then, one of these is going to match up to 217 over 15. Let's look at our paper. I'm going to try to go straight to the answer. I need a 7 over 2h squared, and then a minus 3 over 5h. Let's try letter C. So let's type in letter C. So letter C, I'm going to type that in. Control divide, 7 down 2, and then h squared, and then minus 3 over 5, minus control divide, 3 down 5, h. Ooh, darn it. 3 down 5. Go over here and get rid of that one. Okay, and then I need plus 8 over 3, plus control divide. I need 8 down 3, hit enter, and I should have got the same thing. Did I type it in right? 7 over 2h squared minus 3 over 5h plus 8 over 3. That's the only one that could work because that's the only h. The answer to this should be C, okay? I don't know why it's not matching up. Did I do this right? 1/2 h squared plus 5 over 2 plus 3h squared minus 3 over 5h plus 1 over 6. I did that right. C should end up working, okay? This should be the match here. Okay, you will not have one like this on the test with the fractions on it, okay? But C should work, okay? Just check this off as C working, because this is the only one that has the minus 3 over 5h, okay? That has to match up. What would this be? This would be 15 over 6 plus 1 over 6. That's going to be 16 over 6, which is 8 over 3. That should work. All of those match up. 7 over 2h squared minus 3 over 5. I don't know why that doesn't work, but C would be the right answer on that problem. Let's go to number 9. Now that on number 9, we can't use this with a calculator because there's no parentheses. Rewrite the problem because that minus distributes. So 3x squared plus 5x minus 7x squared plus 10 minus 4x minus 2. Okay, we're going to single underline the x squares, double underline the x's, and triple underline the numbers. So let's stack it up. I got 3x squared. My double underline is a plus 5x. My triple underline's a plus 10. And then I got minus 7x squared right here. My next double is a minus 4x. And my next triple is a minus 2. I could just go straight down and add this up. So 3 minus 7 is going to be a negative 4x squared. 5 minus 4 is a plus 1x. I do not put the 1. And 10 minus 2 is a plus 8. That is going to be the answer. So remember, you need to rewrite this without the parentheses, single underline, double underline, triple underline, then stack them up and add them up, okay? Next one, okay? We want the area of the storage, which is base times height, okay? So we're going to do 3x plus 1 times 2x minus 2. So I'm going to draw the box and do the box. So 3x plus 1 and 2x minus 2. 2 times 3 is 6. The letter is x. The exponent's 2. 3 times negative 2 is a minus 6. The letter's x. 1 times 2 is a plus 2x. And then 1 times negative 2 is a negative 2. So the 6x squared drops. I've got to group the plus 2 and the minus 6, don't I? Which is going to be negative 4x. And then the minus 2 drops. That's the area. Ho, 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 ho. Number 11. Okay, this is going to be a store. So we're going to store 2 for Q. Okay. So we're going to store 2 for q. So let's go back to the problem. Okay, we're going to type in 2. Let me get here. 2, control variable q. Then I'm going to hit enter. So I have 2 variable 2 down. I'm going to type in the problem, and I need to get to this on my paper. Okay, so I have 8q squared, 8q squared, and then I have minus control divide 2 down 3, and then parentheses 6q minus 5, close the parentheses, plus 4q squared. So aq squared minus 2 over 3, parentheses 6q minus 5 plus 4q squared, hit enter, and I get 130 over 3. So I'm going to go to my paper, and I'm going to put 130 over 3. One of these is going to match up. Now then, 8 plus 4 is 12. It has to have 12q squared, and then 2/3 of 6 is 4. 12, it's going to be a negative 4q, so let's try B. So we're going to type in B. So B is 12q squared minus 4q plus 10 divided by 3, plus control divide 10 over 3. We're going to hit enter, and we get the 130 over 3, don't we? So that's going to be our answer there. So B equals 130 over 3. And these match up. This is the right answer. Remember, if you can't get it first, you just got to keep trying until it matches up, okay? Number 12. Okay, we gotta distribute then combine. So we're going to combine 4m, and then we're going to bluebell truck 2 and 2. Now then, on your calculator, you're going to punch 4 times 3 over 4, and it's going to give you the answer. So 4 times 3 over 4 is just 3. My letter is m. M times m is n squared. Remember, sign, number, letter, exponent. The next sign is plus. 4 times 1 is 4. The letter is m. Plus, on your calculator, you're going to do 2 times 5 over 2. Just punch in 2 times 5 over 2. You'll get 5m minus 6. Single underline, double underline, triple underline. The only thing single underline is 3m squared. The double underline is 4 plus 5, which is going to be 9. And then my triple underline's minus 6. That's going to be the answer. Ho, 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 ho. Number 13. We want the area of the swimming pool. Draw the picture. It's 9x minus 4 tall and 2x plus 3 wide. So we have to multiply these. Now then, it's multiple choice. So we're going to store 2 as x, okay? And then I'm going to type in 9x minus 4 times 2x plus 3. So we're going to store that. So let's go to our calculator. We're going to store 2 as x. I don't think we have to do this again because we already have the x stored. Let me type in an x. So I've stored 2 as x. Now that I'm going to type in the problem. Let me get the paper out. Jiminy Crickets right here. We're on number 13. We're almost done. So we have 9x minus 4, parentheses. You got to use a parentheses or it won't work. 9x minus 4, close parentheses, times 2x plus 3, close parentheses, enter, and I get 98. So I'm going to go to my paper. This equals 98 when I store it. I got to get the one of these that's equal to 98. 9 times 2x is 18x squared. These two are wrong because it doesn't have 18x squared. Now that I'm going to get the middle, negative 8 plus 27 is going to be a positive 19. This is going to work. So let's type in B. So B is 18x squared plus 19x minus 12. So 18x squared plus 19x minus 12, and ding, 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 I get the 98, don't I? So I'm going to go to my paper. This is equal to 98. That's the right answer. Check mark, okay? All you got to do is store. If it's multiple choice, store the x and work this out. It's easy, easy, easy. Same thing here. It's multiple choice. We're going to leave 2 stored as x. We're going to type this problem in. So let's go through to our calculator and let's type in number 14, parentheses x squared, and then plus 3x minus 2, close the parentheses, times negative 4x, and then plus 1. Close the parentheses. I've typed this in, hit enter, I get negative 56. So go to your paper. This is equal to negative 56. One of these is going to be negative 56. It has to start with a negative 4x cubed, which is the only one that works is this one. Let's try D. Okay, so we're going to type in D. So it's going to be negative 4x cubed up 3. That's how you get the exponent 3, right arrow. You got to get out of the exponent. Minus 11x squared, and then plus 11x, and then minus 2. Not negative 2, minus 2. Okay, so negative 4x squared minus 11x squared. That's it. Hit enter, and I get ding, 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 ding. I get the negative 56. So D is equal to negative 56. They match up. D is right. All of these would have wrong answer choices. And lastly, this one, the same thing. We're just going to type this into the calculator and match up the right answer. Okay? Since we have x, we don't have to store x again. So go to your calculator, parentheses, control divide, 5 down 2, right arrow, and then x, and then plus 1, close the parentheses, open the parentheses, and then 1/2, which is control divide, 1 down 2, right arrow button, x, and then plus 5. Close the parentheses. So I got my problem typed in, hit enter, and I get 36. So go to your paper, put equals 36. One of these is going to be 36. So 5 over 2 times 1 over 2 is 5/4. These two could work. And then 5, and then we need one of these. Let's see, this is going to be 1/2, and this is going to be 12.5. It's going to be a plus 13. So let's try this one. Okay, so we're going to try C. Okay, so choice C is 5 over 4x squared. So control divide, 5 down 4, right arrow button, x squared, plus 13x, and then plus 5. And we should get 36. Ding, 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 ding. It's 36. Ho, 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 ho. So this is 36. The store values match up. That's the right answer. Remember, you need to believe. The Pentagon T equals believe. Believe you can do this, and you are going to be successful. Turn this in. This will be a grade, and it will also be 5 extra points added to your test, okay? So make sure you turn this in. Keep believing you could do this, and always believe.